Deke's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Wait, who are we with?
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh.
It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Poor Deke.
We have arrived.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby.
It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Oh. Kind of makes me wish I had that. Oh well, I'm not going to. Oh, I hate that animation.
You got one!
Absolutely hate that. Hey, I kind of want you, though. Where are you going, my friend?
Everything's all right now.
Where'd you go, Mr. Deke? There you go.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
And he's gone. You shouldn't take that long to get to him. I know exactly where we are. Okay.
Hello, Deke. Shall we
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the air. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknoll. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easy.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time.
Then I shall go.
Good luck.
Okay.
Protego!
That is not what I wanted. Quite like that green.
Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this.
What are you? A tiny little bunny.
Revelio! Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a job.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them. Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees.
Ah! I know exactly what that is. It's actually just right up here. So I'm not sure why they're called moon calves.
Hello, Deke.
It is. Moon calves get... So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
Oh.
I shall go and...
Deke will be waiting for your...
Ah, yes, okay.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Levioso! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Alright. So I only got the one, but that's fine.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon...
Another beast.
Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more
All right.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home.
But, not enough room to let them out here.
Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
What exactly did you think of?
Heavens!
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
The trees. Ow. Ooh.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
How do I do that? Oh.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your...
Indeed. I only hope...
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam...
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need. And speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with... If you...
Very well. I shall let you know.
Oh, hello, tiny one. Should be the other way around, but oh well. Oh, where are you going? Back here.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you. First, you'll need to use this spell.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave, making your clothing more useful. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Okay, not there. Wanted this area to serve as a more decorative place, but draw that back. Alright. Add a trait.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted...
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Well, that was fun. On to the next one.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Alright, there's a barrier there of sorts. Look at that castle. Can I get close to it?
You will regret coming here.
Huh? Better not. Lots to do. Level 2. That's what I was looking for.
What are you up to now?
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That was intriguing.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what...
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Oh, I've remembered, but, I like a little bit of mischief every now and then, so...
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle, they both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Ah, right. There's a cow.
Why will he not listen to me? She's more
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first...
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging.
Revelio.
Ah! Hold on. Ooh,
Up
I like
there,
this place.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Expelliarmus.
There's whistle in my book.
Defendo. Levioso.
Anyways.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. What's that? I won't rest. That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus.
What an unfortunate end for you. No! An utterly pitiful display.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
If only Ranrock were here.
Rest of momentum.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo.
That was pitiful.
Expelliarmus.
That's the best you
Defendo.
can do. I shall avenge your death.
Confringo.
You've made your last mistake. I don't have time for this. How nice of you to stop. Get away!
Revelio. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
You're good.
Flipendo.
Cool that. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Flipendo.
momentum. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Confringo.
Oh, that was meant for me. Much too slow.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Is he? Not right.
Confringo. Levioso. Confringo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Actually, kind of was. That was not good. What have we got here?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing toward... She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her...
It seems an awfully violent response to a child one.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And... shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Well, certainly not that. This house is still standing.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Flipendo! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
Oh.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
This makes a lot of sense now.
Revelio! Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, now we go inside the house.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
So...
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Reparo. Lumos. Reparo.
No.
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
When did these pop up?
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne, and...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, am I able to...
Confringo!
Okay, well...
Huh, a stairwell.
Bed?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Confringo! Incendio! Lumos!
Alright. My second week in camp, more arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can. Okay,
A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
I didn't even read that second one.
Incendio! Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No?
know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Statues are kind of cool.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
I like it. Why didn't that happen before?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Look, I like puzzles as much as the next guy, but I don't know what this is.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was...
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this trip...
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well, how fun.